You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius-Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Whodini-Blak Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have another special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say that you have to look again, Consider taking a moment today for reflection, to revisit those old thoughts and ideas that you might have set aside. Your perspective is constantly evolving, and what didn't seem feasible a year ago might just be the next big thing today. Remember, some of the best ideas are simply ahead of their time. Keep those ideas, those thoughts, and intuitions close, because there might come a time when they fit perfectly into your plans. You should regularly review the concepts you pondered in the past but haven't acted upon. There is a reason they came to you, and now with your evolved perspective, their true value may shine through. It's possible that when you first conceived these ideas, neither you nor the world was ready for them. But times do change, What wasn't workable then might be exactly what's needed now. And it's never too late to revisit and refine a great idea. The potential for improvement and success is always there, waiting for the right moment and the right perspective. Take that from me, Coach Dini. That is my word, and word is bond.
What's up, guys? It's Dini, and I want to welcome you on a journey of the heart and of the mind. These Fucking Feelings podcast is a beacon in the world of mental health advocacy, and it invites you to join a conversation that's changing lives. We are here to share, listen, and grow together. Led by the passionate Micah Bravery, alongside the insightful Rebecca and Crystal, this award-winning podcast dives deep into the human experience, from navigating relationships to coping with loss. No topic is off limits. It's about real stories and real emotions. These Fucking Feelings is more than just a show. It's a community, a place where vulnerable isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. You can find it across major platforms, including YouTube and Facebook Watch. This podcast is a touchstone for anyone seeking understanding and support. These Fucking Feelings podcast, where every emotion is valid and every story matters. Tune in and transform the way you see mental health.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL, that's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. Our interviews are designed to go beyond the music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. The ones who were out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, welcome to an inspiring section with Zay Grastley, a musical artist whose journey is as diverse as his sound. From the heart of North Carolina to the vast landscapes of Arizona, Zay's music, especially his latest hit, Southern Charm, embodies a rich tapestry of life experiences, and its genre blending style captures captures the essence of country, rap, and reggae, creating a unique sound that resonates with a wide audience. As he gears up for a tour and new releases in 2024, Zay's story is one of passion, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of musical excellence. And with that, let's welcome him to the show. Yo, what is up? Welcome.
Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for having me on.
Absolutely, man. How's it going? How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. Getting over this little cold, trying to beat this winter weather. I don't like the cold weather that much.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to run back to Arizona now. I'm not liking the East Coast in the wintertime.
Man, I heard. But I heard Arizona's going through a bit of a winter advisory as well. Snowing and all that.
It's rare. It's very rare.
So you're back home in North Carolina, is that correct?
Yes, I'm back home in the Carolinas now.
How's that going?
It's good. I like it. Support is good. Everybody's loving the music. I'm loving it. They're loving it. So just more work, trying to get more shows together, more promotion, getting ready for this tour in June. I got a lot of shows coming up here and there in between. I'm actually in Tampa tomorrow, and then Miami Saturday performing. So I'm on the road right now. So just a lot of work, a lot of work, a lot of promotion.
Absolutely. All right. So as we embrace the new year, many artists are reflecting on their aspirations and goals, as you know. What has been the most impactful piece of advice or insight that has guided you in your musical career and helped you stay committed to your vision and dreams?
One thing is just, I had a good long vacation, being arrested, being in prison and everything. So getting out, my mindset was to go after what I really wanted in life, and it's like, I don't have the time to sit around and waste and just, kind of like slow roll with it. So it's like I hit the ground running and I haven't looked back.
Absolutely. So, man, your music is a vibrant mix of genres and personal experiences. I know we kind of touched on it briefly on your last appearance here on the show, beginning, with your beginnings in music. But can you share with us the moment you realized music was more than a passion, but kind of like a calling, something that you just had to do?
I think it was I can't really put it at like one moment. I think it's just been different moments. Listening to music and hearing different artists and, like I've said before, John Mayer and Bob Marley are like two of my biggest inspirations when it comes to music. And I think at a young age, just hearing their music and, going through the life that I was living, it was like music was always my scapegoat. It was like, no matter what I went through or whatever was going on at that moment in my life, it's like I could always find a song to play or to relate to that would it would be like my safety blanket,
Yeah. I mean, what do you do? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, I was going to ask, like, did you have to go to a different space? Like, did you have like a listening room, or was it just headphones and a walk, or how was that relationship with music?
It was usually I always had my headphones or like a CD player or something that I would listen to music on. And so it was always like I was always just kind of able to shut everything else out and just really just lock in on music.
Did you have a particular go-to?
Anything Bob Marley's always been a go-to. It's like I can I can go through anything, and it's like a song by Bob Marley that I can play, or either John Mayer, either one that is just like, okay, this is my relaxation point. And a lot of times it was Gravity by John Mayer is like one of my favorite songs by him. So it's always, I've always had a song for like anything. Like I've just always had a song to go to.
Absolutely.
My mom told me, a lot when I was young. She was like, if anything ever happens, keep a song on your heart, and you'll be all right. So I think I always just kept that really close, and music was like a outlet for a lot of things for me.
When it comes to your music, do you write music with that in mind? Like how music was there for you growing up? Do you write music with that in mind, that it'll be for someone else as they're growing up or as they're living their life?
Well, I have hopes that other people could relate to it, or hopefully it'll help somebody else out. And, I try to write, when I write my music, I write it in a mind space of, I always try to be positive about everything, because it was like, for so many years you could be negative, and it's like, you realize that at some point in your life, it's like it's so much easier to be positive and smile instead of being down and having a frown and being upset. Like it takes more to be upset than it does just to be naturally happy.
Yeah. Is that a hard thing to do when it comes to music? To, only focus on the positives?
It's not a hard thing to do, but it's a hard thing to do and keep people's attention. And I tell people that because music now can, especially like growing up in a hip-hop rap world, basically it's, if you're not talking about certain things or doing certain things, people just don't really want to listen to you.
Yeah.
So it's like I try to approach it in a different way, to give it a different light, where it's like, okay, we can still dance, have fun, but, I don't have to talk about killing anybody or jumping on anybody. Like, I could talk about spreading love or getting drunk and just partying and, and I still want to give it the same positive feel, the same positive message. But, I try to always make everything look positive instead of giving it negative light.
Absolutely. You mentioned wanting to inspire others through your music. Can you share any specific instances where your music positively impacted a fan or a listener?
Yeah, I think I would say one of my favorites, like one of my best moments to me is I came home to Charlotte and done a show, and it was on Halloween. I had just finished up the Halloween Hootenanny tour with Bubba Sparks and Bez Believe, and we came back to a bar in Charlotte, and this guy brought his son down, and they called me up to the front, and he's like, man, it's a little kid, he's trying to come in the bar. And I remember the guy from a show that I had done before. And the kid come up, we took pictures, and he was like, man, I love your music. And he was like, my dad brought me here just because I wanted to hear your music. And I seen his dad, and I walked up and was talking to him, and he was like, man, Lucas, this is what he wanted to do for Halloween. Like, he wanted to come here and watch your show and this and that. And he's like, but they're not going to let him in because it's a bar. And, I told him, I was like, no, he's coming in. I was like, tell him he's performing with me. So I went in there and told him. And so I brought him up on stage to perform with me and everything. And, man, I think he had, like, just him being happy and being able to come in and perform. And, like, he was singing my music and dancing with me. And it's like he stole the whole show, and I loved it. And, like, that was, to me, is probably, like, one of my best moments so far. Just, interacting with fans and actually seeing, like, the genuineness in people liking my music.
Yeah, man, that is so dope and cool, man. You probably made that guy's year for a long time.
I mean, he made my year. You know, I was telling you, I was like, dude, he made my year like this made my night.
Yeah, that's super cool. So we're getting ready to jump into Southern Charm, and then we'll be right back to put Zay Grastley in our traditional hot seat where he can perform for us if he wants to. He can sing, rap, poetry, spoken word, tell a joke, play instruments, or give some advice. The choice is his. But for right now, here it is, Southern Charm. Stay tuned.
It's in my walk, yeah. There's something about it in my talk, yeah. They don't know it, but they like it. It's that southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle, all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. My cut off flannel, North Carolina to Arizona. I say my prayers and I love my mama. And now they singing. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. I'm a country boy, I came up fussing, fighting. My grandpa taught me wrong from right, that's how I live my life. I'm a jack of all trades, but the master of none. I be up before the chickens, cock-a-doodle for the sun. This that Carolina country boy, I bet I get her done. When they said I couldn't make it, I said, hold up, watch your tongue. I be up before the chickens, cock-a-doodle for the sun. This that Carolina country boy, I bet I get her done. It's in my walk, yeah. There's something about it in my talk, yeah. They don't know it, but they like it. It's that southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle, all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. My cut off flannel, North Carolina to Arizona. I say my prayers and I love my mama. And now they singing. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. I'm a country boy, I come up out the holler. Raised on fish and grits and I work hard for $1, yeah. Sunday morning catching prayers on the water. My mama say I need to be in church at the altar, but not right now, mama. I'm chasing my dreams, I can see bigger things, yeah. They like the way that this country boy is singing his song. And now they about to sing along. It's in my walk, yeah. There's something about it in my talk, yeah. They don't know it, but they like it. It's that southern boy charm with that country boy twang. My walk, my talk, my buckle, all the way to my boots. Yes, ma'am, no, sir, when they talking to you. Work hard all day to party Friday night. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy. My cut off flannel, North Carolina to Arizona. I say my prayers and I love my mama. And now they singing. Oh, Lord, he's a country boy.
All right. Welcome back again. That was Southern Charm by Zay Grastley. That's a dope song. I love it. Let's go ahead and bring them back. Yo. Welcome back. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
I mean, do I get to perform something? Do I just give a speech, or I don't know? I've never been in the hot seat before.
All right. You could do what you feel. You know, there's poetry, spoken word, rapping, singing, telling a joke, telling a story, giving some advice, playing an instrument. You know.
How about I just give try to give my best piece of advice?
That'll work. Yes, sir.
I guess my best piece of advice wouldn't even have to necessarily be for a music artist, just a person in life. You know, it's just so many people are going to tell you can't before they actually see that you can. And I would tell anybody to, you know, not get so discouraged, to use anything that can be discouraged and use it as fuel to help you push to get through it. It's just, some of the greatest people at some of the greatest things ever would have never made it if they would have stopped every time somebody told them that they couldn't do something. So I think my positive piece of advice would just be, no matter what anybody tells you, if it's what you believe in, go for it.
Right on. That's some good advice. As you prepare for your 2024 tour, what are you most looking forward to, and how do you plan to connect with your audience during these live performances?
I love performing, dude. I love performing. I love being out in the crowd, and I always connect because I'm usually jumping off the stage into not like stage diving, but I'm usually not staying on the stage long. And my manager and everybody's like, dude, you got to stay on the stage. Sometimes I get caught up and I'll snatch the cords out. So now they just give me wireless mics, so I don't have that problem anymore. So my thing on 2024 is to try to at least give them a show on the stage, somewhat.
Absolutely. Where can our listeners connect with you online?
Instagram is Zay Grastley Music. My Spotify is Zay Grastley. You can go on zaygrastleymusic.com. I try to keep everything up to date, all my show dates, where I'm gonna be at, where my shows are gonna be. We're getting merchandise and stuff put up on there. Facebook is Zay Grastley. I have a link tree to Zay Grastley Music. Everything Zay Grastley, and that's spelled ZayGrastley. And I hope people love what they hear and follow me, and I hope to give them the best music they've ever heard in their life.
Absolutely. And listeners, just in case you didn't get those links, no worries. I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click those links. And as we conclude our engaging conversation with Zay Grastley, it's clear that his journey in music is not just about creating songs, but about crafting stories that resonate with people from all walks of life and the connections that are happening I don't want to say outside of music. Well, yeah, pretty much outside the music and out in real life with the people. His dedication to his craft and his vision to become a timeless classic and the music industry is truly inspiring. So be sure to keep an eye out for his upcoming EP and the tour dates in 2024. Thank you, Zay, again for sharing your journey and your music with us. And to our listeners, stay tuned for more inspiring stories and keep embracing the music that moves you. Thank you so much, Zay.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Take care.
All right.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is only1mediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, and all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Whodini-Blak Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.